Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And as a catch for Luther Burden. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. They'll cobble together a yard there. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Complete left side to Thomas. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I can feel by your body language on the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You could see it coming at the field. And at field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Completes another one to Thomas. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
One guy with it. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Running with Swift out of the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Revenue almost there to stop that forward progress.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT.
Lining up for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Trevor Achane to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Waller with the catch. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get, and he got just enough daylight to get it there. Here's Young to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! And that one's got to feel good, Brock. Season off to an excellent start as these guys work to move past the disappointments from last year.
Yeah, I agree with you. They got a lot of goals in mind for what they hope will be a fun-proof season. And they showed up here ready to put them into practice right away.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. On play action, Williams escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Now Williams. Brought in by Burton. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to bring Chicago the 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down. Here's Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds the in route complete. And he's not going to make it. Play something short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Grady Jarrett. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Zone read. They'll give it to Hubbard. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Complete out to the right side. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down here from the 36. Williams set to pass. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. So give him 10 before he steps out of bounds. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll run it with Monunga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards, make this 3rd and short.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. So on 4th down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. That's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
50-yard line.
Young looking to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. Getting close, and a hit will force him to that sideline. Out before he picked up 24, and that gives Carolina the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good play into a great pass. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. As they'll to do on this 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go. Mondays tonight. Hey, Monday tonight.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Now it's Young. Gets this one to Waller. He's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Young throwing here. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Young to throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, there's somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here comes Achane. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Started this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. Here's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Taken down after a quality gain of 15 yards. That is going to give the Panthers a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is Comp. They go right back to Hubbard. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
10 at the 50-yard line.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
10 more yards.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7.
The Bears' 36-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Third down and 7.
Looking to throw. Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's got about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that gives Carolina the first.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Hey, play the kill, play the kill.
Throwing on second. Young. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has it in close. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Bears 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over the first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. To throw, Williams. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Gets his first sack in his first career game.
Just how cool is that? An immediate impact play as a rookie. It's kind of like those big leaguers. They never forget the first hit. In fact, they usually keep that baseball. I don't know if he'll keep the football, but he'll keep that memory for a long time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yep, tonight.
Young on the play action. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's Young, 2nd down. It is caught left side. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Keeping it on this 1st down read. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now Young. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams will look to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. They found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a 1st.
1st down, Bears.
Now here's Williams. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from the coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. And that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Now they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And they're not doing it.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. The Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's Hubbard off the option. Works his way to the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the Panthers, first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
26-yard line.
Play action now. Young. Buying some time right. Now he takes it, and he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. Tenoroa McMillan with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. It's Darrell will tackle on the point after. And they now lead by 14 points.
Panthers 21, Bears 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. To throw is Williams. Connects downfield. On target to Burton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago!
Complete to Luther Burden. Touchdown.
That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Horn on the return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
And the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Young to throw here on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball to 44.
44-yard line.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. It's Hubbard. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season training staff out to work on it. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Young looking to throw. Brought in right side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's gone. The play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They run again with Hubbard. Has some space inside the 15. And he will have the Panthers 1st down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Yep, sit high.
Counterplay, Hubbard. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread, don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them twanky things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drain. Louis Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man.
Yo, this DJ acting right there. This that new Hawaii. Let's go.
We tired of the standing online, waiting to get shine. Play the rule book while getting your jewels took. Look what we done spawned, flipping this turf jar. Cause we ain't into waiting for you to send a payment. Get yours. Come on. Cause I'ma get mine. 1, 2, 3 times. This how you make yourself at home and help yourself.
Here we go.
Y'all are misinformed about the bloodline I represent. The black bar ain't work on me, they messed up the measurements. I studied my door and found the password to get me in. Fought with the nothing and I won, my story never ends. Focusing on clowns will render you directionless. Stagnant at a mountain's foot, far from its precipice. As expected, y'all forgot the power my electric is. Stand corrected for the war won't go how you expected it to bow. And the reverence to all, and togetherness to gold. And the deep breaths and self-love regiments. The flash after the boom, but for the silence for dead presidents is all that I am. You you ain't never gotta question it. Thank God the light is out. Remember when I kept it in? I'ma get mine first. You can have seconds then. As long as turf holds down the horn section, it's automatic lightning to a kite. Can you weather it?
Standing on line, waiting to get shine. Play the rule book while getting your jewels took. Look what we done spawn, flipping this turf John. Cause we ain't in the waiting for you to send a payment. Get yours. Cause I'ma get mine. 1, 2, 3 times. This how you make yourself at home and help yourself. This the baseline, yay. The orange pole who serves in Philly from an ATL. The Upper Darby Coltrane, treated like a no-name. The second fiddle, like grammar school students is playing a damn whistle. Took it all in stride when they said he couldn't ride while they pointing at the sign talking about you too little. Turf, what's a $5 bill?
Ain't when you trying to make a meal.
Bet out of Lower Marion, straight to the league. Putting up buckets, I'm talking numbers you wouldn't believe. What up? Flussy on them stages with nothing but the greatest. And even if he solo, that is a valid statement. 10,000 hours, crazy how he hustled. Top 10, top 5, all off the muscle.
Bring it home.
Battery pack, gas pedal to the floor. Tell me this, what's the go without his horn?